There's a video going around of somebody saying, I'm 32 years old and I only have $30,000 invested and I want to use that money for things now. So I'm going to sell off my retirement money, which will likely be penalized. I'm going to sell off my retirement money because frankly, let's be honest here, you guys, I'm not even sure the planet is going to exist in another 30 years when that person will be 60. This will be the worst mistake that they make. Being old sucks. Being old and broke sucks even more. I was reading through the comments, and a lot of the comments were, mine included, going like, please don't do this. This is a humongous mistake. And this individual was basically saying, it's my money and I can do whatever I want, which is true. You can do whatever you want. One of the comments was of someone saying, I think $30,000 at age 32 is actually really good. And the person who posted the video said, I disagree. I think it's nothing. Well, I think at 32, $30,000 invested is a lot, and I think it's amazing. I get 200 DMs every single week, and a vast majority of the DMs that I get are from people who are 40, 50, or older saying, I've never invested anything. I'm learning about it now. I want to get started, but is it too late? So to be 30 and to have 30,000 invested, or 32, is a humongous leg up on everybody. Take a look at this. If you have $30,000 invested and you're 32 years old, so you have 28 years until you're retired, and you put it in something as boring as an S&P 500 index fund that has an annual average return of around 10%, and you invest nothing else, then by the time you are over 60, you will have $432,000. That is a lot more than $30,000. But with some simple math, at 32 years old, $30,000 invested, if this person started investing just, let's say, 5 years ago, that means that they would be investing around $6,000 per year. So if they can keep that up, $30,000 to start with an additional contribution of $6,000 per year, $1.3 million. The whole thing about investing is that it's layered, right? Step one, make sure your future is taken care of. Do the boring shit first. Make sure that you know bare minimum, if all else in your life goes absolutely sideways or wrong, at least you know your future is taken care of, because being old sucks, but being old and poor sucks even more. And then, once you've made sure that you have your future taken care of, you can focus on the more short-term stuff. Selling out your retirement because you don't think the world will exist in 30 years is a humongous mistake. Because let's say you're wrong and the world is still here. What are you gonna do?